Compared to yesterday, today we are talking more about the Buddhism engaged in secular world, more focus on Master's philosophy, the uniqueness of a Tzu Chi school of Buddhism. Arise Buddha nature, follow all truth, and cherish all being. So that's the essential philosophy of Master證嚴and also the Buddhism philosophy.
I'm a nursing student from Luther College in Iowa. I learned how we can look at the Venerable證嚴in an academic way.
Tzu Chi school, unlike the traditional like Zen, emphasize on meditation. We are emphasized on altruistic action, and by that we can reach the ultimate enlightenment.
One of the really critical things in Master證嚴work is to take these abstract concepts and put them into practice, because as hard as some of these concepts are to grasp, actually implementing them is way harder.
I did a research on the identity of Buddhist hospitals. Tzu Chi mission of healthcare is very fascinating and inspiring.
也是因为讨论，所以我们也把慈济过去所做的事情很忠实的呈现给外界看。所以基本上我看到就是大家是非常感动跟认同，那也会觉得，这个真的是一个跟以前其他宗不一样的，有自己的特色。
And what is Master證嚴's mission? Is from her master is for Buddhism, for all sentient beings. That is our mission. Thank you.
I've been studying Tzu Chi for a number of years. I came to the conference, but they also asked me to be here because they wanted to offer me a recognition for the research that I've done on Tzu Chi.
Professor Herman Nanner is a good friend of Tzu Chi. Professor Herman Nanner, he introduced me to talk to the Harvard scholar in 2008, and after that he has been taught Tzu Chi case for 12 years.
What's special about Tzu Chi is, I think, two things. The first is, in very uncertain environments, it's hard to figure out what do we do. What we teach about that is something that Tzu Chi has embedded as an organization. Go back to your core organizational values and beliefs.
Tzu Chi doesn't have a strategic planning process for disaster relief. What it has, and this is an important concept, it has a strategically designed adaptive process for rapidly figuring out.
The second thing is, operating in such an environment, you have to be nimble and adaptive. They've built an organization that is effective and reliable in its ability to adapt rapidly to situations, every one of which is different, and no one ever saw this one before.
I will always be a volunteer for Tzu Chi.
I think it's very fruitful to learn more from the outsiders. They all say Tzu Chi school Buddhism still is already there and it's developing and it's good for the development of Buddhism.
I was invited to share the perspective of American Buddhism. One of the big differences between Tzu Chi and American Buddhism, America really places a massive emphasis on meditation. Tzu Chi is much more focused on compassionate action, which I am a big fan of actually.
In a society like the US, which is, quite individualistic, in what way might meditation work against movement towards social action?
Engage in social reformation is very important. Otherwise, how you build the Pure Land in this world? Welcome, Mr. Yan Bowen.
我想这个部分是借助这个论坛借助我们后面持续的再继续推广我想这个是应该会变成是一个有影响力的一个宗教跟慈善组织。
To put into action, it requires better, most enlightenment and wisdom.
It is a milestone. It's a milestone for Tzu Chi, it's a milestone for Master證嚴to have the whole world understand her teaching, and hopefully that her teaching can really bring hope to the world. Only for essential being that Buddhism and Tzu Chi can sustain. Thank you all. Thank you so much.